What up, y'all? Hope you're doing fantabulistically tastical. This week, get a nice little sesh with a couple of boys at Eldo. We take a trip to Frisco to get a few pictures taken. Check out the new picture frame at the Pier. And come on back on the flip side of the footage, and we're gonna do a review on New Balance's 770 skate shoe, what I thought of it, and all that fun stuff. So hope y'all enjoy the footage, and we will catch you on the flip side. Deuces. We came to skate that. He's doing that. Pretty lame. I'm tired, windy. This park's half uphill. Fun little spot though. I mean, you can't beat the beach being right there. And a giant octopus. So we're gonna go relax on the beach and hit the road. All right, so there was the footage from last week. Super good week, fun little progression session there at El Dorado. And then that, what do you call it? Picture frame thing they got at the Pier, man. It's pretty sick. Like, I went there early as usual to avoid foot traffic, and you know, I'm just a morning skater. But I don't know if you're gonna be able to skate that during like from like 11 o'clock on, because it's just a tourist attraction. I low-key in my conspiracy brain think maybe the people of SF, or the planners of SF, thought if we put that there, that will distract skaters enough from not going. I don't know, just conspiracy theorizing in my brain. But super sick, cool to get cool shot like photos on. Pretty hard to skate. Like, there's a few things. One, since it's, you know, you got to get in, you got to get out. That's one thing. But like the ledge you grind on, there's like, it's like, you know, maybe an inch thick, and then your wheel gets caught underneath for like nose slides and tricks, nose slides, tail slide tricks. So if you're not perfectly on it, you get hung up. Grind's really good if you have that pop. I didn't have the legs or whatever to get up on it. Of course, as soon as I got there, Port of SF was power washing one of the blocks. So luckily it didn't ruin the whole day, but I had to skate the picture frame without warming up, which made it, I think, harder to skate. Anyway, super sick. There are things about it that will mess with you. Like, I kept thinking I was gonna get hung up on the little decorative pieces. I didn't, but it is definitely something to think about. And like I said, just getting in and out of it. It's high, man. It's like, it's above your knee, you know what I mean? So anyway, super fun. And the best part is though, it doesn't get in the way of any of the manual pads or like even skating over the blocks. Like, I would think it would be super sick to see somebody in a line like do like something over the block and then through the picture frame. That'd be like, I didn't ollie it, but I think on my best day, right kind of pants on with the range of motion and full strong legs, like I could probably ollie through it, but it's a big ollie, big ollie. So super sick. I suggest getting there before it gets, I don't know, more crazier than it's gonna get. The New Balance 770 performance engineered skateboarding shoe. First of all, right out the bat, this shoe looks sick. I got it in this color. I also got it in a black and white version. One of the sickest looking shoes, I think. That, you know, like, looks techy, kind of bulky, kind of not. Kind of basketball shoey, futuristic. I don't know, but a Back to the Future-esque almost. And then also like got a little Nike Dunk kind of feel to it, especially with like all the perforation there. But I think the story behind it is it was like a sick shoe from the 80s for running. They put a skateboard sole on it, and boom, you have the 770. Looks sick. It's comfy. That's about it. Otherwise, I'd say save, like if you're tough on skate shoes at all, save your money. I just got done skating the Tiago 808 Lights. The shoe lasted me, what did I say? 10 weeks. I think we're back to under 17 days of actual skating with this. Now, I wore it for a few weeks as a chill shoe, but this is probably like 5 sessions, if that. Once you pop the double stitching, you're done for, because this thing flips over, and then when you're just skating on this mesh, like 10, 20 ollies, you're through it. So you can see how much flick is still left on this shoe. Like I barely touched it. Brand new, like 2 nollie flip tries versus 10 kickflips, 20 kickflips, but great chill shoe, comfy shoe. The midsole is lacking. Like you'd think with a midsole like that, all that gray, that it would be pretty supportive and tough. I felt like my feet are sore on the balls of my foot from this. It kind of resembles the Reynolds, how it goes all the way across, but this is much firmer. Almost feels more like the AVE, but the midsole is not a firm or supportive midsole. It's just kind of like just there. Like it's cushiony, but doesn't do anything for support, doesn't take it away any impact. So overall, I don't know, if the Tiago 808 Lights are a 9.5, 10 out of 10 shoe for me, we'll call the Tiago 808 Lights a 9 because the sizing is off, but other than that, it's a perfect shoe. I'll put the Delos at like a 7.5, the Reynolds at like a 7.5, the Tyshawn's probably at like an 8. I'd put these at like a 5, 6.5 just because they look cool. But for skating, like for actual skating, they're okay. Like they got a good flick, good ollie. It all feels good, but just not a tough shoe at all, especially for the money. I think these are 100 plus. I think they're 120 retail. And they don't skate like a $120 shoe. So that's my thought on them. If you want to look cool, get them. If you want to have a shoe that lasts long while you're skating, get the 808 Lights. All right. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.